So the class have fully started. Please, I want you to do everything as soon as you are being able to share your screen. Please, just give me a quick summary of what you have done. Okay, I need it now. So now, starting from who is sharing screen? Nsika, can you speak,
Yes, sir.
Nsika? Okay, now kindly go
Yes,
on.
sir.
Yeah, go on. Take over. Defend
Okay.
your project, your assignment. Mute what the one you are using to share your screen. Mute it. Mute the one you are using to share your screen. Have you muted?
Hello, sir. You hear me?
Yes, I can
Ah,
hear you.
the system zone is muted. Wait. Hello, sir.
I can hear you.
Okay. So, this is what I did. Please, are you still seeing the screen?
Yes, we are seeing it. Continue.
Okay, so this is what we did. What is SQL? So SQL is an acronym for Structured Query Language. So SQL is a standard programming language used to communicate with databases. So that's just a simple explanation of SQL. It's used to communicate with databases. So the next slide here it says the key things that SQL does. So it creates and manage. So now what does SQL create and what does it manage? So SQL creates database like what we did in the first class that we created student record. So that was a database. It also creates table. We created students data. So that's what it does. And also relationships. So relationship in this case is we saw the different informations that were in that students data in the tables. So now another one is SQL reads data. So it said SQL query and retrieve specific information. Yes, we've seen when we used to load when we want to retrieve our students' data. Everything I'm saying just from the experience we've had so far. When we usually um, retrieve students' record, maybe after the class on Friday on Sunday, we can still go back when we just select all from students' data. Get it. Another thing is that it updates data. Yes, you can insert, update, and delete records. SQL does that as well. So, next slide is where can SQL be used? So, I said it that SQL can be used in finance and businesses. Example, banking transactions for sales, for reports, inventories, and payrolls. Another place is the healthcare and education to take records of patients for education, student grade, and hospital management purposes, right? SQL can also be used for data analysis and business intelligence. We can see it in the when we are doing our dashboards, our reports, and also tools like Power BI and research. SQL can be used for that. So the bottom line of it is that SQL can be used anyway, in as much as we have a tabular and a structured data. You can use SQL for that. The way SQL cannot be used is I wrote although SQL is powerful, but not the best tool for everything. So when not to use SQL for unstructured data like images, videos, PDF files, social media posts, audio files, Those ones are not structured data, so you can't use SQL there. So in summary, SQL is a standard language for relational databases. So I said use it when the data is structured, when the data relates, and also when the accuracy is critical. Can use it. Then when not to use it is for a data that is not unstructured, that is unstructured, when the schema changes constantly or need massive scale. So in summary, SQL still powers 80% of over 80% of business applications today. So SQL is a very powerful language used in for data structures. So I'm done and I said yeah, thank you. I'm done. So.
Okay, yeah, okay, nice one from you. Uh, you tried, and it was awesome for you
Okay,
to
so I'm
present.
done.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I said you tried, and it's awesome. So, Owoyemi, can you take over now? Hello, Owoyemi. Hello, Owoyemi. Hello. Okay, Akpam.
Yes,
Akpam,
sir.
please, download
Yes,
your,
sir.
save your slide, upload it to your folder. Okay, Kemi, can you hear me?
Okay, sir.
Kemi,
Yes.
please, also do the same. Also upload it to your folder. Okay, the
Uh,
slide, save it and upload it to your folder. Okay, I believe you have created a folder at the beginning of the class. Kemi,
yes, I did.
okay, please download your assignment and upload it to that your folder. Okay.
Okay.
So, Woyemi, can you hear me? Is Owoyemi in class? Oh, okay. Okay. Nsika, kindly stop sharing. Okay, stop sharing. Okay. Now, since you have stopped sharing, I'm going to share my screen now. I don't know if Owoyemi is still in class, but he's yet to respond. I wanted to round everything up so that I can start the class, but it seems he's not responding. Owoyemi, can you hear me? Owoyemi, okay. Uh, let's move on. So let me share my screen to today's class. So, Akman, kindly tell me what you learned on our previous class, okay? Just give a brief introduction of what you learned on our previous class. Hello, Akman.
It really learned. Sam, I'm with you.
Yeah, kindly give us what you learned on our last class.
In the previous class, we learned the where clause, where we were
Okay,
also looking for specific data.
okay, I'm not hearing you. Hello. Oh, wow. I guess you guys are having network issue. Why?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm back.
Please, kindly share your screen
Hello,
and
sir.
defend. Yeah, you're having network issue. Okay, hold on, Nsika, hold on. Owoyemi, you can share your screen and let's defend your assignment for us.
Sir,
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Can I stop sharing?
yes, you can stop sharing.
Okay, share your screen. Okay, Ian, you're welcome.
Good evening.
Are you ready to defend your project, your assignment?
I'm trying to log in my system, so the network
Please
is poor. Just hold on.
log in your system. Before Owoyemi took over, please log in your system, okay?
All right, no problem.
So, Owoyemi, I'm waiting for you. I don't want you to see, we are running out of time. Oh. The thing is kind of delay. We are running out of time,
Yeah,
please.
I'm on it. I'm just having a network issue because it's just keep rolling.
So, Akpam, are you back?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can briefly explain, just explain before Owoyemi took over.
Sir, I said we learnt about the where clause and the like clause, where we saw how to get some specific informations like knowing a particular where a particular name is. So it really centered on the where and the like clause.
Good. It's all about the where, like, and yeah, like, and different type of operators and all. So now we are going to look at what we called SQL aggregate function. SQL aggregate function. Now, SQL is an excellent tools at what aggregating data. The way you might create your pivot table in Excel, you will use aggregate function all the time. So just like that, SQL has its own, where you can also what create aggregate function all the time. It is more important to get comfortable with it. It is more important to get comfortable with it. And the function themselves are the same one we find in our Excel. We normally find in our Excel and in other programming data analytics program. What are some of these examples? What are some of these examples? We have the count. Kemi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, now good. Now some of these examples are the
So
count.
you're not sharing your screen.
Yes, I'm just explaining before I will share my
So you're
screen.
not sharing your screen.
Yes, yes, I know I'm not sharing it. Now, such as the
Okay.
count and how, for example, we want to know how many rows are in a particular column. So we use the count. So count is one of the aggregate function in what SQL. Count is what one of the aggregate function in what SQL in particular. So we have the sum. Sum is what used to add all the value in a particular column. So we also add what we call the meaning and max. Now, max and meaning return the lowest and the highest. Just as their name implies, max. max mean maximum, min mean minimum. So they return the lowest and the highest value in a particular column, respective in their respective order. Now we also have something we call AVG, which is called the average. We use it to what calculate what average of what a group of selected value. We use it to what calculate average in a group of what selected values. So we are going to see some of these examples, and this is most important. Please if you don't know anything in Excel, you have to know aggregate, because you will often use it. You will what often use it. So please someone should do me a favor. Nsika, Nsika, okay. Uh Nsika, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I want to drop something on the chat, on this chat here. Please copy it and drop it on the group chat, on our WhatsApp group chat.
Yes,
It's your
I'm with you.
assignment. It's your assignment. So copy it, drop it on the WhatsApp group chat, okay?
I'm hearing you, sir.
I said copy what I drop on this group chat here and drop it on WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp group chat. That is your assignment. So now we are going to see what we use the word ordered
Okay,
by.
sir.
We are going to see what we use the aggregate function. Okay, now these are assignments. You are going to work on what write an operator, not operator. You are going to write not operator. You are going to combine and, or, and not. You are going to ordered by. You are going to write a program for what ordered by, and you are going to write a program using different comments. That is your assignment. You are going to write a program using different comments. So that is your program. That is your assignment, sorry. Now, so let's see the business of the day. Now, I'm going to show you some example we are going to work on today. And let me run our record. Good. So good, we have run it. So let's see our student data. Good. Now we have seen our student data. Now let's see how we can what make use of the aggregate function. The first on our list is count. Let's count all. We are going to use select all. Let's say count in brackets or from. Now what are we going to count from? Let's say from uh is it a column or okay, let's say from student data. Let's say so from student data. Let's see from student data. Okay, good. We are going to paste it here, comma. Now let's run. Let's see what we did, and if it's correct, good. Now we are going to run it and see how many did we see. Hello, if you can see it, what did we see? Hello. Hello, what?
Seven,
Yes.
seven. The count is
Seven,
seven.
good. Seven. The count is what? Seven. I want you guys to follow me along. So that's why I'm trying to get you guys ready. I don't know why network is disturbing. So see, this is seven. So let's move on. We have the count of what? Seven. If you check our data, it's seven record listed. So let's see. You see, one, two, three. So there are seven record. There are seven rows. So it's what? Seven. So we have seen how we can make use of what the count. So let's see how we can count a particular column. How we can what count a particular column. So we can just copy this and paste it down here. Then we change it to what? The column's name. We change here to what? A specific column name. Let's say the count of, let's say age. Let's copy this and paste it here. Let's say age, then uh okay, age. Now we set a condition from the student. They will set a condition. Let's see where, yeah, let's say uh where where okay, where person's ID is equals to, let's say person's ID, person ID is equal to let's say favor. Okay, favor. Okay, let's say favor. Now let's run. It says 0. Okay, 0. Let's see. Uh, let's say age. Let's say age. Let's say age equal to what? Let's see our data first before. Good. Let's say our data. Let's say age equal to what? 23. Let's say age equal to what? 23. Let's see. We are trying to play along with it. Now 1, where age equals to what? 23 is what? 1. So we select a particular column, age, and we count it, and we say the age is what? 1. So I believe you all see how you can what? Count what? A specific column, and you count a specific column. And also, now let's move on how we can make use of the sum. Now you can count the sum. You can count the sum of the column. You can just give it the column name. So let's see something. Uh, just say the column age. You can use sum. Let's sum the age. Sum. Now we can give it a condition where age is equal to. You can give it a condition where age is equal to 1. Or let's see. Let's see this. Sorry. So let's run this. Now 23. Now, what if I don't want to use where? We can also do it like this. So this is the total age. So you can what? Count the total age, which is what? 200 and what? 2. So if you look at, what the total age of all the persons, when you add it together, it will give you that number. So that is how you can make use of that. So that you can play along with some. Then you can also play along with the minimum number. So let's say minimum of age. Now let's see the minimum age. Now the minimum age is 2. The minimum age is 2. Do we have 2? Do we have 2? Okay, let's see. Do we have 2? Yes, 2. We have 2. So 2 is the what? Minimum number. For example, uh we want to check each age and their retirement. So you can just look for the lowest age. You can just play with your meaning and maximum. So I believe you can hear me, guys. I believe you can hear me.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir, we can hear you.
So okay, so you believe what I've been explaining, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kemi, and you? Hello, Kemi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. So now let's move on. So everybody understand. So still the same way it's applied to what we call the max, which is the maximum number. The maximum number. Let's see the maximum number of age. So you see the maximum age is what? 40. The maximum age is what? 40. So You when you are carrying out what analysis, you can play with this, and also it will give you all of that. So now we have seen maximum of age. You can set a condition. Remember, you can set a condition. You can see the average age. So let's see the average age, which is what AVG. AVG. So AVG is what average is in what in SQL. AVG. Now the average is 28.8. Now let's see our data. What is the average age? Now remember, average is all about the total number by divided by the total number divided uh by the sum. Okay. Now so they have to add it and divided by the total of 7 columns. Yeah, 7 columns. So it will give you the average age. So now you can also look at on what group clause. In SQL, we have something we call SQL group clause. Group by allow you to what separate data into groups which can be aggregate independently of one another. So you can just create something and group it by an independent. Okay, let's see what I mean by that. So for example, you want to see the count of what? The count of age. The count of age. Yes, let's say the count of age group by the sex. Or let's see, let's play along with it. So let's play along. So let's use the what? The SQL aggregate function. SQL aggregate function. So we are going to what? Select. Now what are we selecting? Let's say we are selecting age. Let's say age, okay, comma. We are going to group it by their first name, age, comma, and count. We use counts. Okay, count. Uh, okay, let's say count. Then when we count, we save it as what? Count. So it will save it with a separate color called count. So now we are going to select it from what? From student data. From what? Student data. We'll paste it there. Then we can group it by what? The age. Group by what? Age. Group. Remember in our Python we have group by. So still the same thing. SQL have what? Group by. Now what are we grouping it by? We can group it by age. Let's say age. Let's say comma. So let's see how this works. So let's see. Okay, now let's run our program. Okay, what's wrong? Unknown column in unknown column. Okay, now good. Sorry, we are going to count. We did not add the count well, so we are going to count all. So let's see. Good. So we count age, all the age, and it gave us the count of age, which is 1. Uh, if you see our data, you see when it's 35, we have 235. He counted it 2 in that data. He counted it 2 in that data. We have 37, which will. So if you are working with millions of data and you want to check for the count of all the age, you want to check the count, you can use this as the method. You can count how many persons are what in 35 years. Maybe you want to use it for retirement purpose. Now you can just do count to check the number of persons who have gotten to the um to the highest range for retirement, maybe normally 60 years. So you can maybe are working with millions of data, or working with data of let's say government data of all teachers in Edo State. Now let's say this teacher in Edo State that have gotten to the age of 60, and you want to place them on retirement. So you want to know if how many in total are they in the record in their database. You can just use this simple task to count it. If you see that, oh, we have, you can even tell the governor that we have about 150 staff which is up to 60 years, and they are due for what retirement. So you can use this method. So I believe you understand what I've been explaining so far, or am I too fast?
No, you are not, sir.
Oh,
You are not.
I'm not. So let me hear from other persons. Kemi, am I too fast?
No, sir. No. I'm
Okay.
following.
So um, Okwelu, you're welcome. You came late. You came late. Please, our class normally starts by 8 o'clock. I don't want to always drop on the group chat that class is 8 o'clock. Class have started. Class have started. No, our class is 8 o'clock. You are supposed to be in class. You're supposed to be in class on time. So let's move on.
Okay, sir.
No problem. So now you can also do it as well as what using what multiple columns. You can also do it as well as what using multiple columns. So you can count multiple columns. Okay, now for example, let's see something. Okay, let's see our record. Let's see our record. Now this is our record. Let's say I want to count middle name that has favor. I want to count the one with age. So let me copy this middle name. So see what I will just do. I will just add it here. I will just add it here, paste it. Then come down here and paste it. So now automatically it will what? Count it for us. So it will what? Count it for us. So let's see. Wow. So good. You see, it has already counted for us. And let's see. It counted it one 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 one. You know why it counted it like this? Because we group it by the middle age, and also automatically when it's 35 and they bear different name, so they are not the same. When it's 35 and one has Michael and the other one has Favor, they are not the same. So it record it as one. But if you specify it's just age alone, it will group these 35 together because they are two. So since they are different middle name, it will record it as one. That's why we have 111. So we can play along with it, and also during our project, during our working with real life data, you see how we can what make use of it. Okay. So that is that, and we have you can what group the column numbers. You can group it. You can group by using the column numbers, and you can do a lot. You can do what? A lot. You can do a lot. Okay? You can just do a lot using group by. So group by is like playing along. So you can also add what limits to it. You can also have what limits. Remember we did limits, so you can also add limits. So you can just do a lot. So since you have the idea of group by, so added to the assignment, I want you to write a program. Osika,
Yes, sir.
okay, added to the assignment you dropped, you can just still edit it and uh, write a program to select columns from year, group by, and what using what limit. You write a program to select from year, group by, and limit. So just write it like that, okay? So on our next class, we are going to look on having clause. What? Ian, what? You can you can drop your hand and unmute.
Sir, sorry, you said I should write a program to do what?
I say add it to the assignment.
Uh,
Write a
um,
program using the where, using the select where. Sorry. Write a program to select from a database where, group by, and limit. Okay, all together. Okay.
I don't. We are group by.
Write a program that has select from, where, group by, and limit.
Okay.
Okay, so Ian, you can speak up. Hello, you
I'm
raise
still
up your
having network issue. That's why. My project is ready to defend, but my network, I'm just managing it to connect to my phone so that I can log in. But trying to log in into my PC is not going. It's not working. So I'm still trying it.
okay. Try it before we close. Before we round up this class, try it because Owoyemi will take over now. So try it before Owoyemi completes his defend. Uh, you can also share. If it did not work, you will defend on our next class. Okay. So Owoyemi, you can share your screen now. So let me stop. So on our next class, we are going to do with what having clause. Owoyemi, take over. Share your screen for us. Okay, good. I can see your screen. Now, please, let's listen to what Owoyemi has to say for us. Uh, let's prepare our mind and see what his presentation is all about. So, Owoyemi, you can speak up and defend.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, I can see that you can hear me. All right, we'll be
Yes, I can hear
discussing
you.
on SQL, which is basically structured query language. What is structured query language? It is a standard query language used to create, manage, and manage, retrieve, and manipulate data stored in relational database. When we say a relational database, a data that is being linked together, that is being arranged, that is when we can use SQL. If the data is not being arranged, it will be difficult for us to do the manipulation. And also, it enables users to communicate with database by writing commands, queries to like insert, update, delete, retrieve, data efficiency. What are the main functions of SQL? To create database and table, inserting new records, retrieving data, updating existing data and records, deleting records, managing users and permission. The example we have like a bank, when we are trying to log in or we are using our mobile app, our login is to retrieve that data being stored, and also performing calculations and generating reports, using it to analyze data. Okay, this is a little example, but I did not want to write it out because it is still the same thing we did in class. By creating a student table, how do we create a student table? Student table using student table, student open bracket, student ID. If it's integer, primary key, name to be voucher, age to be int, phone number to be so, just like we did in our previous class. And also, the inserting is also there. Sorry, I think my screen stopped. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong. Let me power it up again.
So, we are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting.